morning, everybody. This is Davey from the New Trader. This is Marie. Marie's back today. So let's see
In shock.
what opportunities we find to trade today. Yeah, shock. She's looking at BBAI.
Nvidia,
And,
BBAI, everything. It's just like, what? Look at
Yeah.
SPY. It's at 610. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it went. The high was 590 for BBAI. 589. So yeah, it's a big move. So I was again I was listening to Jay Paul testimony whatever thing and like
And
yeah the same thing like yeah he have 2 days on that thing. I think he finished yesterday. And let me see. I just do double check.
AMD is 148. What?
Oh la la, we have a lot of numbers today at 8:30. We have GDP growth rate quarter to quarter, and
Was it good?
GDP price index final. Yeah, no, it was very bad. So
Oh, no.
I don't know what the market is gonna do with that, but the GDP growth rate is 0.5 negative. Even like the previous was green, this one is red. The consensus was also a red one, but they missed it by a lot, so 0.2 instead of 0.5. Though the GDP price index quarter to quarter, the final is slightly higher, so it's a mix. Trade balance start going the other direction again. That's weird.
What you mean? It's weird, David.
Yeah, with Donald Trump there, I was expecting the number only to keep getting better, but a good trade balance, it was negative. Previous was negative 86 billion.
Okay.
This one came negative 96 billion, and the consensus was 88 billion negative. So yeah, the real consumer spending that came down way off. They were expecting 1.2% positive.
Okay.
It come positive 0.5. But we have to keep in mind that the previous was 4%. So we came from 4% to 0.5%. Yeah, so
That's brutal.
at 10 we have pending home sales month to month and year to year. So the market's gonna open very soon. We have no more things before 1:15 and bars.
So we have nothing at 10?
At 10, yeah, pending home sales.
Okay, that's a pending home. Sorry.
Yeah,
I thought that's what came out.
yeah, and
Wow.
yeah. Let's. I just want to see if I have something to trade at the open precisely, but interesting for
Very.
saying the least. Like Nvidia again today. I am finding out, and I don't know how. Like this is gonna sound so wrong, but like I'm finding out that I don't like a relative volume to be high, and yeah.
And why is that?
The reason was it put a little bit too much noise into the tape. So
Makes sense.
but like we have like Nvidia trading very high volume, MU trading at super high volume.
That's
no,
insane.
micro technology, but super high volume. It's like off the chart. I mean, like so. Does it look rangy? Yes, it looks very rangy, and man, it's, That's gonna be an interesting one. Though I'm not a fan of trading that one.
You used to.
I used to, but it got very sketchy for one. Yeah, so when it got so sketchy, I said, probably I don't want to touch this. But we're gonna see. What about you? Are you looking at anything?
No, not really. I'm just still reeling from the shock of seeing everything where they are. But I've got my list. I'm going through them by volume and with the relative volume as well. So we'll see. But right now, no. When I'm looking at SPY, and it almost seems to be, but with that kind of news, you're expecting for it to have some pullback. And it's at the VWAP right now. It's at the 50 EMA. So is it possible for it to pull back? So now I'm looking at 562.13. Are you kidding me? Wow, that's off the chart. So there's a big position at 562.13 of 88. That's big for SPY. And it would seem that the offer is being pulled a little bit on the two tapes I'm looking at, INET and ARCA. So what does that mean? Okay, let's go something that's more 607. Okay, so 607 is there 607.10 and 607.1, which is the PCL. We do have some volume there, not crazy, but there are some present. So I'm going to put that there, see and watch how it's going to react to that. But the news is not very good. And 609.50, which is pretty much what seemed to be a resistance. And what about you, Davey?
I'm gonna be trying to go long on AMD. Let's see. That's the only trade I have right now. But just because I'm a little bit late with everything, so I'm gonna keep eyes on everything I can. So Nvidia, if you wanna kill yourself with Nvidia today, it's the best one probably. Nvidia or MU. MU is crazy, man. Like, BBAI is gonna be low volume today apparently.
Have fun.
Have fun, everybody. Let's see what this is going to be doing. Yeah, instant. It got me out instant. Okay, let's give it one more shot to AMD. If that one doesn't work, that's it. That's the best I can do for you, my guy, right now.
Big wick on SPY.
Mm-hmm.
Got a small trade for BBAI.
Look at you.
What a pull on AMD.
yeah, I have it. I got the price, but that's why I say I need to, like, this is yeah, it just doesn't want to hold. They looks very scary, the sellers in AMD right now.
Okay.
Um, I'm breaking even. If he get me out, I'm gonna be okay with that. That's a big trade. Yeah, look how it's just coming back down like nothing. So we say we are supposed to be taking partial because we never know what the reaction is going to be. Like it did react okay. Yeah, there we go. I'm out of the trade.
Money talk.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
Let it play. I just wanna see. Yeah, there we go. You go even lower.
Big
So-
pull.
Go for it.
Thank you.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Are you in anything?
No, I missed the trade on AMD, but it's okay. I gonna be patient with it.
Great coffee.
Nice.
I missed it.
I didn't hear the last thing
Oh,
you said.
I missed.
Oh, you
the-
missed my coffee.
Yeah. Oh, you too.
I miss you, my coffee. No, I drink my coffee yesterday. It's early enough, so yeah, I decided to move my order. I went a little bit more picky on that one, but I just will consider that part of my job. So we have been selling off. Why we wouldn't go there? We're gonna go there, and then because it's too early for it to not shake out. A couple more weeks, hence.
Spice Berlin.
So I did it at the previous station. Got me in. Let's see. It doesn't hold. So okay, let's like okay, I see you.
Let's go. We can go. Got a 509 stack. Let's do this.
Little bit.
And let's go. Were you able to get AMD?
Not yet.
There we go. That's what we're talking about.
Like I got it at the point I got it, but like it didn't work. So
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
Let's go.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
I got AMD. Looking a little bit distant, let's say. Um, let's see what I want to do for real. Oh la la. Piece of crap.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
Here we go.
You are on fire.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
Thank you. Maybe I should trade every 2 days.
You
I'm
can try
old.
it out.
I'm old. I got to rest between the two.
Hey, you're funny. You are so funny.
Aren't I?
Sometimes.
Just sometimes. What is happening with PPAI? What are you laughing about?
Not much.
My old comment.
Ay, ay, ay.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
SPY hasn't moved much, eh?
No, yeah, it's
Seems to want to pop. RSI's climbing on SPY.
let me say it back again. I think I hate high relative volume days. So
Yeah, you said that earlier.
yeah.
Wow, SPY did not a big. How rangy can you get on SPY, eh? How's NASDAQ? Oh, that's in the 5. No, that's AMD. No NASDAQ today. Holy cow.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
I'm sure I look like an owl right now. Did we have news on BBAI?
No, it's the same thing I told you the other time, and
Can you imagine if we would have bought that when we said we were going to buy that?
yeah, that's why I say like it's to me that's a mystery, but
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
Are you looking at anything right now? Which one?
I'm trading AMD.
Oh, nice.
It's just
Long or short? You're going short, aren't you?
going long.
You're going long.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I need to blow my nose. When your ears are blocking. We finally found some buyers at BBAI. It could get me out. I got a better price than the biggest one, but we know that when BBAI pulls back, it pulls back. But I'm breaking even, so get me out. It's okay. But at 5:30, it should be able to take it and pop, and it could be a good place to add, but we'll see.
Oh, why I have a trade on Nvidia?
Got me out. Could be a retest of the VWAP. Let's stay quiet and see. You said you're trading?
I have a trade on Nvidia, and
have some sellers.
Okay.
Holy cannoli, what was
Ay,
that?
ay, just a bit of frustration probably, but hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Ay, ay, ay. Come on!
And what's your frustration about?
About my traits. And like 4275, I see you there. You see, that's the test. That 4275, we wanna see by how much you're gonna pierce it. If you pierce it just by 1 penny, it's enough. But it doesn't. And that's why he doesn't remove the size. Ooh, man, we are learning more here. Let's watch out.
And what are you learning?
Notice that he doesn't remove his size from the tape.
For NVIDIA or for...
For NVIDIA is doing good. For the one on AMD,
Okay. Got me out.
you son of your mom. Look what is gonna happen now. I'm talking AMD. AMD is gonna break 275. There we go.
142.75?
Yeah, 142.75. Didn't pierce it yet, but he will do it. And he's gonna play ping pong with somebody else. If I have to guess, it's the one at 50. Okay, what happened there? Successful test. What is a successful test? Man, like as I say, that guy in 250
Yeah.
was the 1,000 lot that I was telling you
Yeah,
from
yeah.
yesterday. So that's why he doesn't go away, because he's like, and now you will see he's just gonna skyrocket almost for sure. But I have not much shares on AMD because I was getting a smoke. So I have shares on NVIDIA, and it's half a size. So that's why I say, like, I have to take. There is something I have to change, but I have to. If I change that, I have to go back to be very disciplined.
Okay, tell me more.
Like you remember I told you I cut my losses, maximum loss to half of it.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now that is too close. So, and now that it is that close, I find out that, like, I don't have to be wrong too many. Like, I don't have as many trades as before for me to be out of the game.
Okay.
And like, for example, here now I'm right, and like I am like I can be laughing about it, but it's like it took time to get there, like to take the trade that works, because like I'm not that good at, like, and I say it's like
You're not that good at what?
like with the new learning
Uh-huh.
I am not good at it yet. So because I am not that good at it, I have a lot of hiccups.
Well, I don't know if it's that good or more it's not natural yet.
It's not natural yet. That will
Because
be.
if you're focused, you're able to execute your new learning very well.
Yeah, yeah, I guess.
Come on, man. What the hell? I guess. What?
Look at how I just flip everything. Like, it took what? It took so little shares on PLTR and so little shares on, like, I don't even have a full size in anything. But what I'm saying, yesterday I got blocked. I didn't get blocked yesterday because I didn't want to. I didn't want to have an observation day. I stop before I say, you know what?
Hey,
I
good
don't
job.
wanna get there. So
I forgot.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
ooh la la.
Hey. You too? But you haven't taken any partial?
No, why I would take partial?
I don't know. Hey, oh my god, SPY has just took off.
The same reason
There
why.
must have been news at 10 and it's good news.
Like, yeah, then
Home.
yeah,
Home inventory.
yeah. I add a little bit to AMD just to be able to take partial soon. On AMD, I do have to take partial. On Nvidia, I don't have to.
Okay.
But on AMD, I do have to because it can get me out very easy.
Okay.
That one, I don't have like the best price. More than the fact that I don't have the best price, this name is really under pressure. Like, yeah, look at that. I moved my stop loss on AMD a little bit above. Just I wanna see.
Yeah. BBI is pulling back. I figure it's going to pull back to that big boy at 538. We'll see how much lower it goes. I'm going to go back in. Got me out, it broke even. We still have insane take to the upside.
And again, like,
Insane. Ay, papa?
sometimes you feel so chicken because it's like,
Why do you say chicken?
it's self-inflicted. Like, let's say why I can forget about AMD for a little bit. I am, as I say, I am not even breaking even. I am protecting some little because I don't want to be out like that. But like, I don't want to pay anything and then like liquidate Nvidia by mistake. But in AMD here, this is what I say is I don't have my EpiPen. Let's wait a minute. that trade at 143 was self-inflicted there, but I have to make that adjustment for my trading, where I say, if it's a good entry, my guy, we're gonna run away from it. Like, we're gonna offer it once and it's gonna go away from it. So, and when we were at 143 here, like, it's not that you get there in a blink of an eye, because like here this was a good holding. Like, that pierced the 142.50. That I think is 142.51. So I say, you know what, it's holding good. So when he claimed the 143, I shoot it again, and that wasn't good. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 times is 80% of my losses. So, and that's why I say, like, I feel a little bit dumb in there, because like, I don't have to shoot that many times the same stock, though I knew it was a long. Like, I mean, there is a reason why I was going long. I didn't flip to short. At least I didn't flip to short. Like, none of those stocks were looking short in the tape. So why would you go short? So, well, we doubled the net right now, so I have to start partialing. So,
I like that.
and AMD, I want to show you, no AMD, NVDA. That's why I say, when you got a good trade, you have to worry about it. Look at that entry.
Oh, holy crap.
Are you kidding me?
That is so perfect.
How many shots did I give to it? Just one. Like, it's not showing off or anything. It's just saying, like,
No. Hey, you need to be proud. When you get it, right?
but I need, more than being proud, I think is I have to do the adjustments. Like, for example, you see how clean is that? One interaction, walk away. So if I transfer the same thing to AMD, what I'm saying here, this trade is okay. Perfect, man. Didn't work, walk away. This trade, okay. Didn't work, walk away. This, it's okay. It didn't work, let it go to the next station. Don't shoot it. Look, where is the next station here? And what was that?
142.
One interaction. So yes, I have 1, 2, 3, probably four trade before getting the good trade, but it is manifesting itself. So, for the spirit of the market. Look at that pullback on AMD. Very nasty thing on AMD there, the way it wants to pull back. And I don't remember where the test was performed. Oh, at 75, 42.75. So hopefully we'll run away from there. Let's see. So the orders that disappear
Yeah.
has a bigger importance than the one that doesn't disappear in the analysis that I made. And the reason for that is because he can run away. Ooh la la, AMD. Come on, AMD. Go back up. As I say, he may get me out. That's okay. If AMD get me out. Yeah, I was going to make a comment today. I learned today that Wall Street is something and Main Street is another thing.
What?
Yeah, like look at that. I'm out of. I got myself out of there, and Nvidia I'm gonna hold on to. Yeah, like I don't know if Main Street have more power than Wall Street,
Okay.
but apparently it does. So
But Main Street. Yeah, Wall Street and Main Street would be different, but why do you say one has more? Like Wall Street is pretty big, right? It's a trading.
yeah, it's like
It's a trading center.
yeah, but like and it probably makes sense in the matter that who did Wall Street take advantage of? They have to be bigger fishes than them. In
Okay.
general, like I mean, like I don't know, like I don't want to talk without having accurate information, but like it's just like I was listening to Bloomberg, and the guy was saying like the like with this bullishness of the market and things like that, like they say, oh, what happens is that sometimes people get confused with Main Street
Okay.
and Wall Street, like
Ah.
so.
Hey, Davey,
Yeah.
I need to unlock my account. How do I do that?
Okay, we're gonna be back in just a second. All right, we are back.
Thank you, Davey.
My pleasure. My pleasure. My precious.
My precious.
Oh, baby, I love you. Hey. Yeah, like with this thing that we are learning lately, I have seen a couple things on the tape that is so freaking interesting. Like yesterday, I have it recorded even on Nvidia,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like when you see a big seller, like and you see the thing
Mm-hmm.
interacting, like if you see the big seller and you know that they have interest for the shares at whatever price they are, just like when it's close to there, go and look at the bid on the montage, and they literally, it's like if they play ping pong with between a big order that is not visible until they get to them.
Mm-hmm. And it gets filled and filled and filled.
And then just
filled and
woof.
filled, and then releases. It's like an elastic.
So
I
that
agree
was
with you.
crazy, man. Okay, my target for this bad boy is 57, 157, and then I'll be all out.
Okay.
If I want, I can just partial at that price because we have relatively high volume.
Spy, eh? Wow. I can't get over Spy.
What about my guy Tesla? Ooh la la, fishing.
When?
Okay. So, BDA. Every day.
How did the girls wake up this morning?
Oh, they were in a good mood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's, I was talking to Ella, like asking, hey, how was the summer camp and things like that? And she does like, hey, it was like, and then she go like,
Eh,
like, comme si, comme ça.
what's
But
new?
yeah, no, but this time is better. Like the first time that she went there, her reaction was like, I don't want to be there again. But this time she was enjoying it.
I'm so happy.
Okay, 78. By the penny. I'm assuming that we are in a hopper trend, so hopper trend.
So, did you put your vacations in?
Oh yeah,
Nice.
12 semanas.
Oh, me gusta.
You see, like those two, they are playing ping pong there with the stock. It's between 156.25 and 160.55.78. Why did he choose 78? I don't know. But then you have the 156.00. That one need to hold by the penny. Probably. And again, then we go back in. I don't say we don't expect it to go back to 78 probably. But what happens is that 25.20 is getting heavy. 156.25 and 20 are getting very heavy. So, but do you see that they remove their share sizes? No, they don't remove their share sizes. Like, I have to favor that we're gonna go to them because this is in a uptrend. Because we respect the 155.78 by the penny.
Mm-hmm.
Because now he's at 80 instead of yeah, this. Like that should be probably my goal with any stock per day, to be able that I spend enough time on the tape that I will be willing to that I will be able to read it with confidence.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's more of it's how it's going to be performed because BBAI today, the tape
Mm-hmm.
and how it's reacting to the tape is very different to what it reacts in different days. So in other days, and it's to be able to read the momentum, like holy crap, hola.
Like for example, this hop here, I almost sure is, I haven't seen, but I'm pretty sure it's 516. The high of this. No, it's not 16. It's 14. So he didn't touch it. He could go 2 cents above and then go down. But what he did, he disappeared. So probably, yeah, the 20. Let's see the 20 again. Yeah, there is the order at 90, and it doesn't hold. $88 is the low of that. 86. It's a little bit weaker right now. We have the luxury of the price we have, but as I say, this trade is just half the size I normally have, and that is because I was playing chicken there. I was already very red, and I want to just MacGyver back, and that MacGyving works. Probably the best will be to do the MacGyving from for longer. You know what I mean? Like from the beginning. Like if I am
Spice
that,
crossing.
if I have that, yeah, I see like making higher highs, and Nvidia no. But the buyers show up a little bit higher than 90s this time, and the sellers are above 156, but are below 20. Let's see what we do. Yeah, we went through like nothing, and that's a different there. So, but until we go to 20, we have no relevant data. One 140 relative volume. So let's see. We want to see the volume going a little bit higher, just to make sure that it does want to break through. We see that it's breaking through, like it's trying to. So yeah, it's chewing a bunch of seller. Like that's gonna be big, man. There we go. The 20 loading up there. But what we do, still 140. I want to see 141, probably 142. Okay, we clear up the 20. Now we're gonna go for the 25. Without raising much volume, that's not good. So we want to see a little bit more volume, as I say. By the penny, we do not break there. We break that. That's what I'm talking about. That's that successful test. And now natural pullback. We need to expect this to go higher. And as I say, I have the concern of the volume not spiking up. But right now, 156.00, buying heavier. But now, yeah. was good, man. I mean, unless I misunderstood something, this is still a long, and it's more solid now than what it was previously. Why? Because it shows strength at the 156.25, who has a decent size of selling. So did it naturally pull back? Yeah, remember, people are very load up in this, and like whoever got the huge move have all the reasons to be taking profits. So now we don't have such a big size at 250, so we should go through a little bit easier. 25, 156.25 I'm talking about. So there we go. Now we have buyer where we used to have sellers. The progression of this tape is just amazing. I mean, like, yeah, okay, it pierced, but it did get some, I think. Let's see. No holding. BBAI.
Spire SI is really, really climbing.
Yeah, I see. It's a good day for the market to go all-time high.
Mm-hmm.
And there we go. So I'm gonna be just taking some partial right there because that's the right thing to do. Just because I see that the 25 really, he's not as big. It's just like he was able to put pressure on the price.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
So now I would like to go long PLTR, no, not PLTR, AMD. I want to really try again. So let's see if I am correct about that. So I have an order to get some AMD, more juicy there, but let's see. I have to be right for me to, because now I'm going with a bigger size on AMD, and
So you were able to add on AMD, or was it the original?
Yeah, it's it's a new position. I just got it,
Okay.
and on Nvidia I took 50% of what I had, but now it's just a quarter of a position. And AMD is not working. AMD really doesn't want to do much right now. So I got another loss from AMD. So and
SPY making a new high.
I'm watching AMD close because I still think I'm right, and the what having the main problem is like is really trying to like I'll be back to that. Just give me a second. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so yeah, it's just
Okay, SPY 610.
like if you see it's being 1 minute late. Like this thing is very volatile right now.
Which one?
AMD. Like if you see, like it got me out, which right now I'm kind of debating like what this got me out. Like that's the price I wanted. No, I wasn't breaking even on that one from
Are
what
you
I
sure?
remember. I'm sure I took a loss on it.
But entry and out seems to be at the same spot.
Yeah, but like I'm sure I took a loss in there. And
SPY just cranked up 50.
yeah, they lost it there. That's almost for sure. So I am not chasing it. It's okay. I just it's part of the process. So
SMCI identical to SPY.
what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get little amount of shares on AMD just to cover some of the, like, I am getting not the best price, and I have the order. If you get me, you get me. So I know I don't have the best price in that shot. Man, I think it's even the wrong size. Yeah, I add a little bit more to the order, so yeah, there we go. I get it. I will get it very soon. Buy the penny. But that's why I say like it's very volatile because it's moving like 25 cents and you don't even notice it. So I'm gonna keep it there. Why? I am bidding 143.04. It went 143.05 and it didn't get me. So I am kind of chasing the move a little bit, but I want to be able to allow it to go 75 if ever it doesn't work, like 142.75 without me having without me feeling uncomfortable.
Okay.
Because the 75, the seller were kind of disagreeing, like, do I think you can offer it one more time? You know what? Let's do that. I convinced myself of that while I was talking. So I'm gonna offer the price of the test, but with a decent size. If it doesn't work, I will leave it quiet. That's my last shot on AMD. If it does work, I'm gonna be good. If it doesn't work, walk away. It just doesn't worth it. Go to Nvidia that have been playing a little bit easier. My order is at 142.75. So if this time it doesn't bounce immediately, I'm gonna have to let it go because he needs to bounce immediately for me to believe on the trade,
Okay.
which is doing it. But like it shouldn't print below there anymore during the whole day. If I am right, if I am wrong, hey, keep it there. So I don't know, it's just not holding a good no. It's like it's bouncing. Like if you see what's instant in the money, but that doesn't mean I want to overwhelm my analysis or whatever. Yeah, like let's see. We have to break the VWAP. So I say very important to memorize where the tests have been happening, and that's why I needed to go to the whiteboard today because though this test is way less clean than the one from yesterday, still looking good. So what do I want now? I don't want that the price that I pay for it got offered again. Why? Because he have, like, let's see, what is the low of this? The low of this is 4 cents. So it could offer it. But if it offer it, I prefer to not be there. So I'm gonna be breaking even on that trade. So it offered so many times and blah blah blah, like every time having better impact. So let's say I'm gonna be risking 5 cents on it, and I think that that's healthy. Guys, with the spread that he has right now, it's very hard to put the stop loss at the right place. I don't have a hotkey for that one. It's okay, I'm gonna keep the original stop loss.
Are you able to move it?
Yeah, but it's trickish. But this should go all the way back up to 145.75. And if you go there, you're gonna have the biggest day of the month. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I want to be breaking even on that train. It's okay. If it does prove that it wants to do something else, I will rebuy it,
Okay.
even if it's at a worse price. But as I say, I just don't want that price to be offered anymore. So what are you trading? BBAI?
Still, boy, oi, oi.
Nice.
Only one. I only traded one stock.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Tesla. Ay, that Tesla.
What is Tesla doing?
Well, right now it's not
Sideways?
Yeah, it's sideways. But maybe my head is debating if I should be taking swing trades in Tesla or not.
And why is that?
Because of his little confrontation with Donald Trump.
A little.
Like
Well, the robotaxi has launched, right?
yeah, but like we gave away everything from the robotaxi. Like this here that you see here, like you see. This is previous robotaxi. So robotaxi came and it did whoop, and then whoop. Now we are right there. So yes, that's the price I bought. But like I am okay. Like I think I'm already making money on this. But what I'm saying is like, yeah. I don't know. There were like the cars were taking 2 lanes. The cars were crossing double lanes. Thing like double yellow lines. So is this part of my expectation? Like before the robotaxi event, I say, yeah, for sure something is gonna show up because it's normal. It's like
Of course.
it's testing. So and yeah, when that happens,
There's going to be hiccups on tests, right?
yeah. So that's why I say like I wanna buy the price before it. So I was lucky that like, well, lucky. I like. I was expecting people to throw crap a bit, and because I was expecting that, I say I want the price before the robotaxi. So whatever. And like I get it, like, but it's just like let's say in the daily here, if you see Tesla, it can go to the 200 EMA before really moving it anywhere else. And if you lost the 200, that won't be good. And I even surprised, like with the Donald Trump event, like that was. You break through the 200. Last one day very quiet there, like on the sides. Oh, then he apologized or whatever. It came above 200. So, but we are assuming that the case is closed, that they won't be throwing crap at each other anymore. So
You're assuming a lot.
exactly. That's why I say. That's why I say. Why like I could get the same, not the same move, because it's that's the reason why I prefer Tesla. Let's say is because of the volatility. But I have the choice of getting Google. Google, I was here when I wanted to buy it. So Google is moving up, but it's still below the 200 moving average. So it's you know, you pick your fight. There is and I pick probably the wrong fight, but sometimes you risk more, you make more.
True.
But you have to be aware you are risking more. So it's AMD seems to be getting me out, and as I say, if you get me out, it's okay. I don't want it there. Yeah, offering that price again, that's gonna be broken. Yeah, get me out. So I'm gonna start adding on Nvidia little by little.
So SPY pulled back a little bit. Still at 610. Wow, held 610 pretty well. So when are the in-laws landing?
The 8th. But that day we work, both of us, so I'm gonna drop them off and go to work.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding.
So they land and no one's here.
Bradley probably gonna take the day off. I'm gonna see.
Can we take a break?
Yeah, let's take a little break. Right, we are back. So a little bit of mismanagement on those trades, though I am keeping myself quiet there. Like Nvidia want to do a test at 155.28, and AMD is the one that I again probably want to kill soon. Like AMD went up to 70, and I knew we want to do a test at 90. So 143.90. So we haven't got there yet, and it's not looking like if it's going to get there. So I am not adding, because whatever I was going to add to AMD, I added to Nvidia as it was looking, way better. So let's see what those things wants to do, and market's a little bit funky today because the SPY is going higher and higher, while the technology sector, or basically AMD and Nvidia, are really struggling. Like, I mean, Nvidia was beautiful the way it pushed back up, but it's definitely struggling with the upside. I'm impressed that we haven't print 157 yet, with the SPY pumping the way SPY is pumping. So where did I put that? That was in the X. Yeah, it's like when you have a SPY going that bullish, it would be nice to see the other names also capturing some of those moves. So we have a AMD that is looking okay, as I say. Like, I want to see when we print. Like, it's trying to go maybe 142.50 again, but if it goes 142.50, I'm gonna be out by that time. And but like AMD, like 142.90. Yeah, it wants to go 142.90, and like we see there, it's far from there, but I'm not sure if I want to be breaking even in this one. Like 143.30. What does happen at 143.30? Exactly. So yeah, AMD is stronger than previously, so I'm just gonna hold on, and more than hold on, I'm gonna be breaking even on AMD. Is that the best thing to do? No, it's not the best thing to do, but we started running away from 143.30. Even Nvidia is not holding, like 155.28 on Nvidia. That is pending, and let's say, like in AMD, I still believe that is a good long at some point, but let's look at NVDA, because that tape is getting a little bit sketchy there. Like, well, I say sketchy. Like, if we keep it on perspective, that was not a lower low by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah, like, let's see. Okay, now we're gonna be testing 65, 66, 68. Okay, yeah, we are strong. Uh, Not crazy strong, but we are strong. So let's see. This is such a weird way of looking at the tape for me, but as I say, is you have to adapt, and the things that you're learning, they are what they are. You cannot force them to be whatever you want them to be. Like this chart means nothing if we are not able to see. Like look at the 78 now acting as a level of resistance. So remember that 78 was a previous test that was a failure. So because it broke through, and so now we want to see it printing anywhere above 78 before printing 155.28. Because we were running from the 300 lot that is at 155.28. The VWAP is 60, I think, 155.60. There is not that much buying right there. So I will be normally expecting it to break the VWAP toward the downside. But yeah, there we can see like that black highlighted on the montage. That's VWAP buying. VWAP buying for sure. That VWAP is getting bought. So that's good. So instead, it shouldn't be breaking down. So let's see. Okay, so I didn't see if there was a big seller. 59, want to test 59. Not everything is a test, like many of them are buyers only, like simple buying and selling. They will act like they still give you enough information because you see what it is doing from there, but notice that 78, 155.78 is acting as a level of resistance without having any sizes in there. Like there are natural lots, I will say, and that's no good. No good. So, but I know right now we are fighting between the VWAP and the 55.78. The big problem I see with my trading is that when I back up at the end of the day, I see how little of a range I was trading, and that's why you see me holding for longer. But is it holding for longer the best to do? Sometimes it's not. Like we have to be to get better at adjusting when we want to be partial, and when we want to be hold it for longer. I'm like
That makes sense.
because as the losses are like the average loss per trade is so small for me right now. If I hold any trade for a substantial like for long enough, it does make a huge difference on my overall P&L. So that's it's a cool thing, but it's a double-edged sword because if you hold all the trades and it's not the day, you keep no profit.
Correct.
Today having a little bit of that, I will say, because like yeah, I should keep more profit. So I forgot that. So oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
You see, like that's what I mean. There was no size. Now we are printing 80s, and like now until 56 we have no real sizes. So look at this. AMD,
Yeah.
the size was not there anymore. Look at the performance of the test of the 4390. I drop off the line there just because I saw it.
To the penny.
Yeah. But it printed 97, so in my opinion, what was that? A failure. If it was a good one, it print 90. No more than that.
You got a frog?
I guess. I guess so. Okay, NVDA.
Come on, my little grain of sand. We can cross 560. What do you think the tape looks like? Davey on BPAI?
I don't think my comment will help you on that one because you normally read those things better than me. Um, yeah, I will go, and I haven't even looked at the chart yet. Like I know it's there, but like I don't. That looks like a short to me.
Okay.
No, then let's put it this way. It doesn't look like a short, but I wouldn't be going long in there.
Okay.
Like the predominant size is just 13 cents above. And it's 13 cents above with a big one that have been a 450 for a very long time.
Which one?
450. There is somebody at 450 that have been there forever. And then the one at 6, yeah. But why do I say what I say? Like normally BBAI, when it's gonna be really following that tape, it's like trading easy 400% relative volume. and it's 217.
Okay.
So I consider the volume too low for it to break $66.
Okay. But the R vol is, but look at the volume.
Yeah, but like, yeah.
That still doesn't.
No, because yeah, like the R ball is information that is coming from the volume that you're seeing there. So yes, it's very high volume. Remember, like the price of it is $6. So that's why to compare volume, you cannot use volume. You have to use R ball
Mm.
because like volume is just volume. Like I mean, how do you know if the volume is accelerating or decelerating, or if it's increasing or decreasing? Like, is the R ball? And as I say, there is no much wrong thing there. It's just like, yeah, the fact that the $6 is just 13 cents above.
What you mean 13? $6 is 35 cents above.
Well, when I look at it, it was at 587.
No. It didn't reach 587 yet.
Okay, so let's see. Where the heck did I put that number from? Okay, yeah. Yeah, in that matter, yes, if you got a good entry. Do you got something like 550 or 547?
I had 550. I added. I've got 557.
Because the 547 can be fishy.
Mm-hmm. Right at 310. SPY really respected the 510. The 610, I'm sorry.
It prints 1682. SPY have higher volume today than yesterday.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it does, yeah. And if you see, all of them are like buying, so that seems to be solid buying, so I don't know. Well, you're gonna long is in favor to your Sorry.
Have you been sleeping without your bonnet?
My what? Oh, I have a long time that I don't sleep with that thing. Years.
Years.
Mm-hmm. Now I only use it if I'm getting sick. So I'm not even lately, so so AMD got me out, and that's okay. So
Hey,
if he doesn't want to take off, he doesn't want to take off.
you
So
really have a frog. Do you have
Sorry.
water?
it's okay. I'm good, thank you.
I didn't touch mine.
It's okay, I say.
Okay. It's okay, I say. I'm spoken.
So this is taking longer, as I say, and there is a yeah, like it went away. Let's see. We say that there was a big buyer at 155.28.
Mm-hmm.
The order is not there anymore. And what did I say about the orders that disappear?
They mean as much as the ones that stay.
Yeah. This one is not looking good.
Because they did in print and a memory. And create a movement a lot of times, eh?
Okay, let's see the 155. Ooh la la. Well, I kind of don't know what happened to say, but
Big pullback.
mm-hmm.
First buy, retesting the viewer.
Nvidia is a short.
Yeah, but to where?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Did you want to wrap it up, DB?
Yeah, for sure. Just give me a second. Are you there?
No.
Okay, so let's do it.
You know, I'm kidding.
So yeah, another red day here, and I'm not trading anymore, so I don't block, but like I don't want to get blocked, and I will get blocked if I keep doing that. So, and yeah, it shouldn't be like that. So it's a bit annoying. Like I think Nvidia is a short because they like there is a big buyer at 80. Like yes, the 55 was big enough as well. It's supposed to be going back up from there, but yeah, like I'm gonna keep it. Like let's say I'm gonna the 155 that was 500 lot, and then there is 1,000 lot at that price. So so it is just like. I don't know. I like it really need that to show off or to show that much for it to bounce back up. That's not good. That's and yeah, I probably should be taking more partials. Probably not. So for sure, I should be taking more partials. So yeah, let's go back to. I only trade Nvidia and AMD, and AMD. So the same thing in those trades, like practically I did the same problem in all of them. So and it's like that's a good shot, that's a good shot, that's a good shot. Those are not good shot. So didn't work, didn't work, didn't work, didn't work, didn't work, didn't work. Ah, this one worked.
This one, yeah.
So then this one worked, and like after that big move, I add, and then I got out almost a break even. So it's like, no good, my guy, no good. So then I bought it. It shake me out. Then bought it again. Then I break even. Bought it again. Then break even. So if we take in consideration that from this one I left that profit, from this one I left that profit, from this one I left that profit. So profit, profit, profit that I never took. As I say, that probably just as simple as raw mentality of I want to hold for too long, like waiting for that home run, whatever. But
Without partials?
without partial, like it's easy to correct. Like I mean, you just have to put it in
No, yeah.
perspective. Like it's yeah, it's annoying, but whatever. So I'm learning here. So on Nvidia, I got the perfect entry. Nobody can get best entry than that, and it's like
Yeah, that was insane.
that
Talk
was
about perfect on the dot.
just 50%. Big trade, man. I took half of it there. That was good. So then I add the same trade, and then I got out here pretty much at break even. No, that's a loss actually. Like the break even was a little bit above here, so I risked 15 cents at below the average entry. So yeah, so so this part is good, this part not good. Though I have to be honest, I didn't expect it to go that low. And then when you hit this number here, it shake you out a couple times, let's say, but I was able to see 1,000 lot here. And what is the difference? On AMD, that 1,000 lot was a buyer, no, a seller. Before that was yesterday. Today was a buyer, so today it didn't even touch it, and the other day it did touch it. So it's still like the same thing. Iron is the mechanism is doing what it's supposed to do. So what I'm saying here, let's say this is AMD. Let's assume for a second that this is AMD. It had 1,000 lot right there yesterday. It pierced it, and I decided to go short, and that was the wrong thing because it was piercing 1,000 lot. So that means the stock is very strong right there. So in AMD, it did exactly that thing that it's doing in NVIDIA. It went up all the way high, and then history. So in NVIDIA, the 1,000 lot, and this is like it's counterintuitive because both of them are along, with the difference that this was a buyer at 154.80. The buyers like if we keep it simple, the seller was here. It's the same result but different strategy. So they were selling here, selling. It gets smash until the breakthrough. And this one is even easier because it was a buyer right here, and he never got his shares. The result, the same result. So, or you have a big order below and it repel it, or you have a big order above and it smash it. So it's a red day again, and as I say, I'm a bit frustrated right now, but I have to say the truth, and the truth is that I didn't took enough partial. Like yes, probably like yeah, probably I went too aggressive at the beginning, like AMD here, like those 3 shots here, they are not justifiable. So yeah, so I'm gonna keep it nimble. But yeah, as I say, I think it's the price of the learning I'm doing. But yeah, partial more. Let's incentivize those partials. When you have a pile of cash, then you can say, okay, now let's let
it ride.
Yeah. So
Let it ride for the big one.
what about you, Marie?
I only traded BBAI. I got tempted at one point to go SMCI, because it was really, really nicely coordinated with SPY. But then when SPY was starting to go sideways like it's doing now, it's really, do I really want to leave BBAI? So I stayed with BBAI. But 560 is definitely where it was a resistance a little earlier today. Now it's a support level at 560, and it has trouble escaping it. When I'm looking at the tape, we still have a lot of buyers and a lot of sellers. I would have liked it. I'm expecting it to go to 6 today, but it just cannot escape that 60. So I'm gonna give it one more shot, and then for me, that's it for the day. I'm green for the day. I took my first shot at BBAI. Imagine 489.
That's a good price.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Tons of partial, as you remember. Like it was like partial.
Yeah, technically you got the best price.
So I did the worst. I did the opposite than you. I think I over partialed. So.
The question is there such a thing like over partial? It's like probably no.
You don't think so?
Yeah, it's probably no. I don't know, but like yeah, like. Yeah, cool. So cool. Nice that you did that good on BBAI.
So this is my last shot, and we'll see what that's going to do.
Yeah. Like let's keep it there, and yeah, let's see what we do. Yeah, I hope everybody have a good day. We're gonna be here tomorrow again, and yeah, let's see if we really get better or not.
And it's a normal Friday tomorrow.
Yeah, it's Friday tomorrow. Yeah. So I hope everybody have a good day, and we're gonna see you tomorrow. See you then. Bye.
Bye.